welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I'm your host, Ryan, hanging out with you guys tonight here on the shittiest action figure channel on YouTube, but I'm still here. And I got some cool shit to show off to you guys tonight down here in the arcade/archive room, really my main toy room that doesn't include Star Wars stuff for the most part. But I got some cool shit to show off to you guys tonight, man. I got some Transformers to show off to you guys. I got some DC comic stuff to show off to you guys tonight. Maybe even some fun stuff like some peanuts, because I love me some peanuts. So yeah, man, stick around, man. If you just want to see some shit, I'm going to show it to you. So yeah, let's do it right now. First of all, I apologize. I meant to get this up like 2 days ago, this video, but I was working down here trying to get this room kind of cleaned up and a little more set up for, make it a little more video friendly, you know what I mean? And it just wasn't happening, man. It took me forever. But anyway, we're doing it now and showing off sort of my Superman section here of my collection, my awesome Superman section. And yeah, I wanted to show off this awesome Supergirl McFarlane fig. Picked up. Look, she got a little baby puppy Crypto there. Saw Supergirl on Thursday night, preview night with my family. It was fucking great. I don't know what the hate is about. I thought it was fucking great. But anyway, that's not neither here nor there. But yeah, so I got the figure. I think she's awesome. And yeah, I thought the movie was really good as well. But anyway, so yeah, there's my update there with my DCU Superman stuff. Kind of got it all kind of spread out here on top of my shelves. I think it looks really cool. I'll just, yeah, why not? Let's just do a little more of a deeper dive here. I got my battle damaged Superman, my McFarlane Superman that came out a year ago. Got him on a really cool kind of flight stand there. I think that looks really rad. And then of course I just mentioned the Supergirl one. And then there was the deluxe Superman that came out, and he came out with the Crypto, and he's got the posable lined cape, which is really cool. And Mr. Terrific there, looking awesome. And then I found this Kaiju, this DC Kaiju, Superman 2025 Kaiju, at Ross. Found it at Ross. Fucking Ross once again coming through. Only paid $14 for it, which is awesome. I think it was way more expensive at a regular retail, Target, GameStop, etc. when it came out. So yeah, only got this bad boy for $14, which is really cool. And then of course I've got 4 over here, aka Steve. So he's cool. And then there is the clean, non-battle damage version of Superman. Whoops, bumped the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is cool. It's a cool shelf. And then coming down here, we got to talk a little bit about the classics, right? I did pick up, which is really cool. Let's see if I can open this detail without knocking everything everywhere. Yeah, I can. That's good. So anyway, I picked up this awesome McFarlane Christopher Reeve Superman. I really wanted the smiling version. I know I'm stupid. I bought a whole, the same figure I already had, just so I could get that smiling head sculpt, because man, I don't know, man. There's just something about Christopher Reeve as Superman, just, you know, being that, you know, who are you? I'm a friend. Yeah, that's the kind of that's my Superman right there. So looking really cool. And so, you know, what do you do when you basically buy 2 of the same figure? Well, you kind of make it into a transitional pose thing. So I've got this Superman on sort of the same flight stand. I have my David Cornsweat Superman above on. And so he's kind of got that running pose there. He's about to take flight, and there he is flying there with the flight stand that came with the Superman. So that's really cool, isn't it? I think it's really cool. So yeah, that's pretty rad there. And right behind it, you guys have seen this many times, but I got my vintage Superman lunchbox my wife bought me a couple years ago via Goodwill Auctions. So that's pretty rad as well. Next shelf down, I got another Ross acquisition that I picked up. This is the weird ass Yeti figure that came out last year. I think this is from Spin Masters. This is more of a toy than a collectible, but it's still cool. I don't know if this was a deleted scene. I don't know what the fuck was up with this Yeti. It wasn't in the movie, obviously. But yeah, and then I bought some of these awesome minifigures. 2 of these came with the Yeti, but then I bought some more of these awesome minifigures, again, at Ross for like nothing at all. I think I picked up the Yeti for like 15 bucks. I picked up the minifigures for like 8 bucks total, and then there's a few others. They're not all down there. I've got a few others spread out around the collection here. But yeah, man, I think it's really cool. That's really fun. That's just fun shit. I'm all about fun shit around here. That's really cool. I got my Hank Henshaw Cyborg Superman. That's a DC figure exclusive. Got the CW Supergirl in there. Got a Bizarro in there as well. So yeah, a lot of fun shit on this shelf, as you guys can see. So that's cool. Man of Steel, we're gonna go into some Peanuts. Charles Schulz's Peanuts, man. That's one of my favorites from when I was a kid. One of my favorite comic book strips, and still is, honestly. Yeah, so I've been working on this Peanuts collection for the better part of the last 6 to 8 months maybe, and I've gotten some really awesome acquisitions in here. And just lately, there's some new ones that I picked up. I got these two guys, and these two guys wore a the Charlie Brown and Linus there in their winter outfits. These two guys were part of a mystery box, Super 7 mystery box line that I found at Ross, and some butthole went and opened them all up in the store and lined them all up on the shelf. And so I felt kind of bad, but I was like, this is awesome, because there was a bunch of other figures, a bunch of different Snoopy variations in that line that I didn't want, but I really wanted these two. So I felt bad, but I just picked them up, put them back in the boxes, and took them up and said, hey man, these were open when I found them, but I really want to buy them, and they were cool about it, of course. So anyway, I felt bad for the store, because that's kind of shitty. I mean, I think mystery boxes themselves are kind of shitty, but it's also kind of shitty thing to do to the store to open them. But I kind of made out like a bandit, because I was able to get the two figures I wanted out of that wave, and I didn't have to fucking go through the hassle of buying mystery boxes. And the, you know, even at $5.99, a mystery box is a ripoff. You don't know what you're getting. So just my humble opinion. So anyway, it was shitty for someone to open them, but hey, I made out like a bandit. So it was good for me, kind of bad for the store, but whatever. So yeah, so anyway, coming over here, I did get the Super 7 Marcy there too as well. So I added Marcy. So I've got Marcy there, and then the Pepper and Patty and the Snoopy were a Metacom 2-pack. I showed them off a couple vids back a few months ago when I was down here. But yeah, my Peanut shelf, again, looking really, really, really fantastic. And I've done some deeper dives on this shelf in some of my earlier videos from this year as well. But anyway, that's an update on my Peanut shelf, which is looking pretty cool. From that Peanut shelf, well, there's another Peanut shelf. Those are my jumbo size Super 7 Peanut figures. But yeah, moving away from Peanuts to another cartoon, which is a little more raunchier. It's my Beavis and Butthead shelf. Now, again, nothing new here per se, because I did review this awesome Mondo Beavis and Butthead figure set that came out. I got the exclusive one from Mondo that came with the couch and the TV, and I think comes with the extra cornholio as well. But anyway, I showed these guys off, did a full review on these guys, and I don't tend to do full reviews on my channel, but I did do a full review on these guys, and they are awesome. Again, I think these might be potential figures of the year award for me. Not that means shit, but you know, for me anyway, these guys are that good. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I have them displayed currently on my shelf there, mixed in with some of my older Beavis and Butthead merch in there as well. But looking very, very, very fantastic. These guys are amazing. And again, I did a full review on them. If you want to check it out, if you haven't already, you know, please do. It's a good vid. So yeah, looking rad. Alright guys, so moving over to this shelf over here, and I do apologize if my volume level is a little odd right now. My mic is crapping out on me, and so I'm gonna have to use the mic that is on my phone, and maybe hopefully adjust the volume in edit. But anyway, so apologies for that if it's wonky. But anyway, here's my Indiana Jones shelf, my modest little Indiana Jones shelf. And the reason why this is over here is because my growing Studio 86 Transformers collection, which had previously been right here, got moved over to my larger shelves. And so I just kind of did a swap this weekend. That was one of the little things I worked on. So anyway, I moved over my Indiana Jones shit over here, and I just thought it was like a little worth a little modest look at, because it's a nice little collection. Anyway, it's mostly Indiana Jones, obviously, but there's some Indiana Jones sort of themed things in here as well. Most notably, this NECA mummy here. He's coming out of a sarcophagus there, holding his dick. I don't know why I have him posed like that. That's an accident. But anyway, he looks pretty cool there. Anyway, with Short Round and Indy there from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Those are obviously the Hasbro versions of those figures in 1/12 scale. Forget the name of that line, but it was like basically the equivalent of Black Series figures. But looking pretty cool. And this piece right here is actually my favorite Indiana Jones piece I own. This is my SH Figuarts Indiana Jones. Looking amazing right there on top of this cool import 1/12 scale horse. So sort of trying to go for the, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark when Indy's mounting up to go chase down the Ark from the Nazis, which is really, really, really cool, obviously. But yeah, so that's probably my favorite right there. But yeah, looking really cool. I got the idol back there from Raiders. That's a bank. I think that came out from Diamond Select years ago. And then there's the Hasbro 1/12 scale Indiana Jones from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And then there's some carded figures back there as well from their basically the retro line for Indiana Jones from Hasbro. So really, really cool shelf anyway. But the reason, like I said, the reason that this shelf is over here is because my Transformers are on the other side of the room. My Studio 86 Transformers collection, which has grown by leaps and bounds. So let's go check that out, because I got some serious updates over there. Alrighty guys, so as promised, moving over to this side of the room, we're going to check out my new Studio 86 Transformer shelf, which is right down here. We're going to go check that out first of all, and just kind of show you guys what I've been working on this weekend. And this is about as far as I got, but I think it looks pretty damn awesome. These are all Studio 86 Transformers, looking really, really cool. I've got sort of my 1984 line over here, kind of getting their asses kicked a little bit, because I have all of those basically childhood trauma sets, including Ironhide and Ratchet there, getting their torsos blown apart. And then we've got Brawn back there getting eaten it as well, and Prowl on the front. But yeah, looking really, really cool. There's battle damaged Optimus Prime in there as well. And I got Windcharger and Bumblebee and Sideswipe flanking out the sides there, but looking pretty damn awesome. And then we move over to the center. I got some of my 86 Studio 86 Transformers, including Rodimus. That's actually a Kingdom Rodimus, and that's actually a Kingdom Ultra Magnus, but it still fits. So anyway, I got those two in there, and then I got Wreck-Gar from Studio 86, and I got RC in there. And then moving over here, I got my Decepticons, mostly 1984 and 1985 line Transformers. That Thundercracker is absolutely amazing. He might be one of my absolute favorites. I'm kind of excited to get the Starscream in that line as well. So looking very, very cool. Got the Insecticons there, Shrapnel, Kickback, Bombshell, looking cool. And then I've got my Constructicons. Now I only have 4 out of the 6 Constructicons. I haven't picked up, I believe, Long Haul and Hook. They came as a set, and that set is almost $100. I think the reason it's priced that way, A, because it's a ripoff, but B, it comes with most of the guts to form Devastator, including the head and all that, all the accessories to form Devastator, so I think that's why they marked it up as high as they did. So I don't have those 2, but I do have these 6, and I actually have my favorite one of all, my favorite Constructicon period, which is Scrapper. I loved Scrapper. I always thought he was really, really cool. So anyway, those are my Constructicons. And then I've got, I think, Ramjet and not Dirge, but Thrust back there. Yeah, so looking really, really, really cool. So there is my new Transformer shelf, which looks really nice. I've got a nice Transformers logo there. That's a magnet. And then down below it, I've shown this off so many times, I'm not going to spend any time here, but I just wanted to just give you guys a peek of it. I've got my original G1 Transformers collection down here. Some of these guys are from the 80s. Some of these guys are reissues from the 2000s. And some of these guys are reissues from the 2010s and the 2020s from both Hasbro and Takara. So looking, pretty damn awesome down here. So I love this shelf a lot. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go into the weeds on it, but just wanted to give you guys a little peek of it right below this shelf. So anyway, I kind of wanted to combo up my Transformers a little more, and I think I have done that. And then moving up the shelf here, if I can, without getting myself all dizzy. I've been having some issues with sitting down and then getting up. I'm getting a little dizzy. I've lost some weight, and that's part of the problem. And my blood pressure is a little wonky because I've lost some weight, and I've been donating plasma. It's just a bad combination of some things right now. I'm fine. I'm healthy. But anyway, I've been having some hard time getting up and down without getting vertigo. So that's not here nor there. But anyway, got my really, really cool Tomy Enterprise here, looking very, very cool. Batteries are low on it, so it doesn't run very long. But you guys will just give you guys a little peek of that. Although I've shown this off in videos, multiple videos, you guys see it's dying on me as it blinks and shuts off. The secondary hull. There's batteries in the secondary hull, and there's batteries in the primary hull, and the batteries in the secondary hull need to be replaced. So anyway, but that's really, really cool. I'll just turn that off. So yeah, I love this one a lot. Oh, there's my QMX Kirk and Spock over here with that background there from the original series bridge. So cool, so epic, so iconic. And then coming up here, just for shits and giggles, here is my Star Trek The Motion Picture refit from Tomy. Just came out just this last year. Did a full video on that too. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a great video. These guys are not QMX. These guys are the newer 1/6 scale line from Star Trek, looking pretty damn awesome there. McCoy and Kirk. Here is my second shelf of my Studio 86 line, and this is a still work in progress. But yeah, man, I got the Dinobots up here. I got Cup. I got Pipes. I got an Optimus Prime over there. Got Hot Rod, Slag, Grimlock, Sludge. I just opened this Sludge, man. I had him in the box for like 3 years over in the corner there, and I just opened him this weekend, and I had to transform him, which was a pain in the ass. This isn't a how-to transform your Transformers kind of channel. There's some really good channels out there that I could never compete with. Watching me transform these guys would be like watching, 5 monkeys fuck a football. It just doesn't happen. I'm really shitty at it, but it takes me a lot of trial and error, but I get them. But still. So yeah, I got Sludge. I had to transform Sludge there from Robot to Brontosaurus. But anyway, still cool. There's Skylynx. I love Skylynx. He's really rad. And there's another Bumblebee up there as well. So yeah, there's my second Transformer shelf. And that's, again, work in progress. I got some more things to add to that. And I'll show you guys that right now, because coming over here, we're just going to do this one quick full shot here. I have got 3 figures. There is Wheeljack. There is Sunstreaker. And then there is Kranix. Now, all these guys are pretty new releases, but I got the Schnicker of a Century, the Schnickerdoodle of the Century at Target about a week or 2 ago. I was over at a Target that I don't normally go to with my wife, because we were going over there checking out a farmer's market or some shit that she wanted to do, but we went into Target, and these guys were there, and they were basically $8.99 each. Now, these guys retail at $27, so I got basically 3 for the price of 1. Which was really, really cool. So I paid $27 for all 3, but, really they're about $27 each. So anyway, that's the thing with Target, man. They run sales and they'll post sales, but then when you take them up to the register, they don't honor the sale at the register. So you have to usually it's better to go to someone, manning a checkout as opposed to self-checkout, and politely, of course, show them the sale. I usually take a picture of the sale price on my phone and politely say, hey, I think these are on sale. And then, of course, they'll always accommodate the sale price, but Target sucks with that, man. I don't know why they don't. Their systems aren't updated from what they show on the floor. But anyway, that's not here nor there. I was stoked to get these 3 basically on sale, which was really cool, because these things are just too damn expensive to collect anymore. Transformers, Star Wars is really high too. Star Wars figs, Black Series, and the vintage collection are really, really high as well. But Transformers are obscenely high right now. And that sucks. But anyway, so I got those 3. I got Megatron, and I picked up Megatron from Big Bad Toy Store earlier, a couple months ago, and I still haven't unboxed him yet. In fact, I will unbox him. I'll probably do that for my next video. This guy, I'll unbox all these guys for my next video. But I need to unbox Megatron. Picked up Megatron, got him from Big Bad Toy Store, like I said. Very, very cool. I also got Soundwave from Big Bad Toy Store, and he looks really cool. Another Studio 86 figure, looking amazing and awesome. So I'll unbox him in my next video, probably. And Snarl as well. Now, I got Snarl at Target for full price, which was a little high. I think he was $55, so kind of a rip. But actually, I don't know if that one feels okay to me price wise. It's still high, but that one I don't feel so bad about. But these guys, spending $27 on each of these guys feels really high. So I was glad to get these guys on sale. So that was really, really cool. So yeah, looking rad. And then, okay, guys, we're just going to swing over here to my Masters of the Universe shelves. Again, we're just doing one full shot here. One long full shot here. I usually don't do this when I do YouTube videos. I tend to go in smaller shots and then edit them together. But we're going to do one long shot. Why not tonight? We're doing this totally vlog style. I got these from the movies Masters of the Universe, the current movie that is out in theaters this month. I got these guys. Now, these guys are like sort of more of the toy versions. They have more of a collector versions, which are like $26. These guys were retailed at $10, but I got them on sale at Walmart for $4 each, which was awesome. So I got all 4 of these guys. I got Tila there, and Tila's looking pretty cool. And then I got Skeletor back there. That's actually like a special Skeletor. There's another version of Skeletor. I wish I could have gotten the other version, because this one's kind of weird. He's got some weird gold accessories on him, and it looks a little weird. Got Beastman back there. Beastman's like really cool. And then, of course, He-Man. So this was a great movie. I like this movie. I saw this movie with my wife a couple weeks back. Really enjoyed it. It may have been a little long, in my opinion. I think it's like 2 hours, 20 minutes. A little long, in my opinion. Could have been about 40 minutes shorter, but still fun. So I recommend seeing it if you haven't. But yeah, man, yeah, that was really fun. He-Man figs over here as well. And then there's some of my other He-Man figs. There's a Conan the Barbarian, just high fantasy stuff over here. But yeah, man, this is nothing that you guys haven't seen if you're a long-time viewer of the channel. But here they all are. Here's just a little brief tour of my He-Mans. And there's all my retro figures over here. None of these are vintage. These are all modern retro figs. But really, really fun. Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull as well. So yeah. Yeah, looking cool. And again, apologize if I'm sounding a little soft on the camera here. Again, I might have to adjust this and edit. But my mic crapped out on me in the middle of recording this. So yeah, looking cool. I was moving over to this side of the room, and unfortunately, to show you off this new shelf I worked on, I kind of have to look beyond the curtain and see my fucking mess over here. This is my crafting area, and it's a mess. I was working on getting this cleaned up this weekend. Obviously, I didn't get very far on it. But yeah, this is my crafting area. This is where I do a lot of the background work for a lot of my action figure displays. Obviously, this is my foam I use, the insulation foam I use. There's my foam saw there. There's paints all through here. These shelves have paints there. These drawers have paints in them and other crafting supplies. And so, yeah, there's my old not VHS, my VHS. There's my old Blu-ray collection back there. But yeah, so anyway, this is a mess over here. But what I wanted to show you was this shelf that I worked on, which I think looks really good. That's my Jurassic World Jurassic Park shelf down here. One of my Jurassic World Jurassic Park shelves. I've got a couple in the basement down here. But this is the one I worked on this weekend. And I think it came out really, really good. I got both my Brachiosaurs in there. I fit some really big figs in here. Got both my Brachiosaurs in there, which looks pretty good. I got my Dreadnoughticus. Look at my big fucking Dreadnoughticus. Yeah, he's so cool. Look at him. He's looking at you. And he's smiling at you. He's cool. I got a couple T-Rexes down there. I've got some just some smaller 3.75-inch scale Jurassic World Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous figs down there. Got my, like I said, got two T-Rexes in there. Yeah, I got that sign back there. That really cool Jurassic Park sign just pops, man. That thing pops. I got that at Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago, and then put it on basically a like a book stand or a picture stand. So that looks really good. And then I've got just some miscellaneous like crafting plant vines in there. So yeah, I really like it. I threw up those hazard tape, that hazard tape on top of it. So it looks really good. So anyway, really pleased with this shelf. Yeah, I just think it looks good. I just wanted to show it off to you guys, even if I had to show off what a pig I am over on this side of the room. Alrighty, and finally, guys, I know I've shown these guys off before, but I just wanted to show them off one more time, man. I love these guys so much. These are my Gigapower third-party Dino bots. I was trying to get all of them. I had them all pre-ordered in fucking TF Source online transformer store. Didn't get the other two in stock, and that was a big hassle. But anyway, so I wasn't able to complete the set, but I do have the third-party equivalent of Grimlock, Sludge, and Swoop there, and I made that stand myself. I just think these look so good over here. I don't know what it was. Like, not that I didn't appreciate these before, but sometimes when you get a collectible, even if you've had it for years, and you just move it into a different area of the room, or get it under different light, or get it at a different perspective, man, it just pops. And so like this all of a sudden just popped for me. And I am really enjoying these figs again. Not that I wasn't enjoying them before, but I'm really enjoying them now. So yeah, these guys just look really, really good up here. And I'm digging them, man. If I get the rest of this place cleaned up, these guys will look really great here. So yeah, looking cool. All right, guys, so check it out, man. I got this big TV over here and I'm playing a Westerns movie on it. I don't want to get a copyright strike or copyright claim on that. So we're going to kind of go away from that. But I do use this TV for mostly gaming. I play a lot of Madden, play a lot of like Pac-Man on it. It's fun. I bought it about a couple months ago now, and I moved it in here, and it's just been great. I've loved having a really big, large TV on this side of the room. Really, really filling it out, man. It looks really, really good. So anyway, so I got my TV up there, man, and check it out, man. It's another collection I've been kind of working on in the background a little bit. Kind of working on a little bit here and there. It's Fugglers, man. I love Fugglers. You get Fugglers at Walmart for $10 a pop. Yeah, they're plushies. They're stupid, but they're fun, man. They have different lines. They've got like Fuggler dogs, Fuggler cats, Fuggler old people, everything. Yeah, baby Fugglers. So yeah, man. So I got Fugglers everywhere over here. Look at these guys. These guys are just the coolest little motherfuckers. I showed this guy off at a previous video. This like hairless cat Fuggler. And look at him. He's so cool. He's fucking ugly, but he's a Fuggler. He's supposed to be ugly. Here's another Fuggler cat. That's cool, right? And yet another Fuggler cat. and he's rad. And then this Fuggler over here, I think he's also a cat, but man, this Fuggler here, this is my favorite Fuggler of all. This guy is so cool. He kind of reminds me of one of those like squirrel monkeys from the Quiznos ads, you know, from the early 2000s. You know, if you know, you know, if you're old enough. And most of my audience would know, because we're all old balls dudes on this channel. But yeah, I love this dude, man. Look at this guy. Yeah, I love this Fuggler, man. So he chills out over here next to my giant big ass Megatron. So yeah, looking cool with the Fugglers. Gotta love the Fugglers. I got all my gaming systems over here. I got my new my 7500 2600 plus right there, Atari. Got my Xbox S series. I got my Atari Modern VCS, which I barely play. I really should play that more over here as well. Oh, look, it's Rocky and Bullwinkle too. Hey guys. Oh, and that other Jurassic Park shelf. I love this shelf too. Move this over here as well. Maybe I did. Maybe this was in one of my previous videos, but yeah, these are all my Hammond collection dinosaurs. Jurassic World dinosaurs, so looking really cool. Except for that Diplodocus, that wasn't a Hammond collection. But the rest of these guys were Hammond collections, and Jesus Christ, these guys popped in value. Like this T-Rex is going on Amazon for over $500 in the box. I opened that shit. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, man, love it. So cool. Alrighty guys, well that is going to wrap things up here on the Plastic Planet. Please like, share, comment. Please do subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit the bell notification. I've been trying to upload every Friday, but that's becoming a little problematic. So you never know when I might upload. So if you don't want to miss a video, hit the bell notification, then you never will. So yeah, man, hit the bell notification. Otherwise, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, this little brief look-see around my collection. I'm going to try to get an updated, a sequel video to this one up later in the week. It is the week of the 4th of July here in the United States. So hopefully I might have that up maybe before the 4th, which is on Friday, or a little bit after. So anyway, if you live in the United States, enjoy the 4th of July this weekend if I don't see you guys before then. And if not, just have a great week, man. I love you guys. And you guys take care of yourselves and be good to each other and be kind. And I'll be back real soon, guys, all right? All right, guys, we'll give them some more plastic shit, because I love sharing this hobby with you guys, and that's why I keep making these fucking videos, is I just love doing this. And even though sometimes it's very frustrating, especially when your mic craps out on you, or your editing software shits on you, or the fucking video won't render, or you're fucking tired and you don't feel like being performative, but you still try because you want to do it. So anyway, guys. All right, guys. Till next time. Later. Love ya. Bye.